Hey, it's Dr. Scott. I'm here in this faintly medieval setting this time, once again on the University of California campus, Berkeley. You can see what's going on. Because I wanted to ponder a little bit why a science fiction writer would choose a medieval setting, which admittedly has a few high-tech items. Well, there is that spaceship that lands on Winter. But what's going on with that? And one answer is, once again, Berkeley itself. The famous architect Julia Morgan here at Berkeley, who was one of the most famous and most prominent female architects of the 20th century, recreated a world of medieval splendor here on the campus. This is actually not a Julia Morgan building, but she influenced so many people in a sort of revival, a sort of medieval revival in architecture, which also included a kind of gender fluid, same-sex friendly series of paintings and art that may well have shaped young Ursula's experiences here on the campus when she was growing up nearby. Another possibility is that Ursula Le Guin was, as I mentioned in my previous video, a fantastic fantasy fiction writer also. Her Earthsea trilogy, among others, is set in a medieval setting with dragons and castles and things like that. And so, once again, it may be that she's mixing genres and mixing metaphors, I suppose you could say, in a way that would lead her to mix sci-fi and fantasy. So I'll be very fascinated to hear what you think of all of this. In terms of Winter itself, it occurs to me that her mother did grow up in Colorado. Theodore Kraber, who wrote a book about Ishi, quote unquote, the last wild Indian. That's a very controversial title now, but it was a hugely influential and important book. So I think that the family made many trips to Colorado and the California Sierra, and so that maybe also had something to do with her fascination with glaciers and mountains and so on and so forth. So I'll bid you adieu from the University of California, Berkeley, and look forward to reading your tests and journals this week.